Hi everyone, another update for you. I am now working on the fourth fan garden, which is the south one. This will have King Louis's monogram in the middle. If I just take the camera out a little bit, you'll be able to see the centre motif there with the east and west fan gardens already stitched and rolled up in the top there. That is the north fan garden. So what I thought I would do, which I hadn't really done too much of in the other ones, was actually work my way all the way around the outside. Luckily, it all matched up nicely. Phew. And I think what I'll do is perhaps instead of sort of working on this top section and then doing this and then doing this, I might just pick, for example, I've got water lilies called seaweed, which is the top of these fans that come here. I might just do this and the same at the bottom. I'll see how I feel. I always say this stuff and then I do something different. But yeah, right at the top here we've got some eyelets with a couple of sort of half fractional stitches all the way around. And then we've got a couple of water lilies there. And then the main bit, which I just love the effect of, are these dense road stitches. And there's a lot more of them in this section, I think, than the last one, so I was happy to do loads of those. Yeah, and then we've got eyelets again. If I put my hand underneath, I don't know if you can see that. Have I got anything light? No, nothing light to hand that I can put underneath. We've got eyelets just in a different coloured treasure braid, and then back up here again. So yeah, I think these look really cute. These look like cute little bricks. It's really sweet. So I'm going to continue, obviously, and I have to say, now I'm on the fourth one, I am quite raring to go to finish this. I've got a week and a day until I go off to a cross stitch retreat, and I would really like to get this finished so that when I go off to retreats, I often feel sad that I can't stitch on my chatelaine. I can't take it with me, and so yeah, it'd be great to get this done. And then I can sort of go to the retreat and pick up other stuff, because I have been stuck on this one and I have got some stitchalongs I need to do still for October. Yep. So I've got a lot of catch up to do in November. Anyway, this is where I am so far, and I will report back in a bit. Bye. Hello there. It's well, it's a morning somewhere. Last bit of these bottom stitches I'm going to do. This is the 8th time, no, 2, 4, 6, 8th is the 8th time doing this section at here, and I don't think I've shown it to you, but yeah, if you're not seeing this you won't know, and if you are seeing this I haven't shown it to you, so hopefully this is new. I've only got 22 minutes available on my phone in terms of storage, so I better get on. This is a water lilies thread. Where am I? I'm there. And this is all fractional stitches. I'm right at the bottom of my scroll frame, which I'm going to have to change because I don't think there's quite enough space for what I need. And it was just because I was being lazy, and it means I have to put felt. If I roll it up, I need to cut another strip of felt to go on the stitches I've already done with beads. And on the night that or the day, I don't know, when I moved the fabric up, I just couldn't be bothered. So I just left it that I had a tiny gap. But actually it's, I'm going to really struggle to bead down here, and it's going to really annoy me. So I'm going to sort it out. Yes. This is the bit that hopefully at some point you've either seen or you will see a little clip where I am doing the half stitches as literally half stitches, as opposed to, I suppose, 3/4 stitches. I often start off being quite by the rules, and then already there's stuff I've done here that I'm not sure is correct, but no one will know. Where am I going? Yeah, yeah, if I pause at all, it's because I'm looking up at the pattern just to try and work out where I'm going next. And I'm doing the 3/4 stitches with the long strand going either way. I remember being really offended by the stitches I'd done on Evening in the Park in the Swan, because the fractional stitches were going, the top legs were going a different way. I was offended by my own stitching, but I soon got over it. And in this one, I haven't even thought about it. Just get it done. Top left, no, bottom left. Yeah. And with this bit, I found that I start with this one, and then I pick the next sort of symbol that's like working down towards the inside, and I fill in the gaps, and if there's only a 1/2 stitch left or a 3/4 stitch, I just do that. Hang on, where am I? I'm there. I'm not too worried about it, and that came from that first time I did this, and I had to go back and fill in the top legs because it just looked empty. So I've kept consistent now, and that's fine. So I'll just do a quick check. Between them there should be 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. So moving on to the next bit of the fan, there's like 4 little bits here. Top, right. No, I've come up in the wrong hole. That's better. Top right. No. Yes. Yeah, just testing. Just testing. that should be 2. 1, 2. Sorry if you can hear that in the background, that's my my fridge filling up with water. Full cross should be on the corner of that one. Yep. And then top left. No, top right. And then bottom left. Okay, bottom left, miss one, and then it's those two. So bottom left, miss one, and then it's those two. So that is correct. I bashed that through quite quickly. Nice. Hello, I thought you'd appreciate this. I got some new grime guards, my first ever long grime guard from somebody on Etsy. Yeah, it's like a whole metre long. Hello everybody. I thought I'd do a few of the combination rice stitches with you. I can't remember if I've filmed this before, so this may not make the cut, I'm not sure yet. You'll see here, there are fewer in this section than previous sections. You can see here, I've marked out, so rice stitches are 3 layers, or at least combination rice stitches are 3 layers in this pattern. The first is this big cross in a treasure braid, and then the second layer is this yellow lame thread that goes all the way around in a particular order. And then the last one is a really small little cross in the middle of each of these, which is actually in DMC. It's like the second DMC colour. I haven't done them yet in this one. So far I've done the crosses. I'm just lifting myself up so I can see. And then, yeah, I'm going to complete these. So, I might bring a light in. Okay, so we come up here. This is this lame braid. It's quite thick. Oops. Down into this one. These crosses are 3 by 3 normal squares. Oops. So it would be 1 cross stitch, 2 cross stitch, 3. And I don't remember the order of these when I come to them, but once I've done about 2 or 3, I kind of remember the pattern enough to do it. I've just got to get in between. There you go. So now I'm in the middle. Oh, there we go. Then I come out here and do these tiny little, this would be across that top left corner one. And that tiny little, that would be the normal cross, so I'm just doing that sort of, what would be like a half cross, or the bottom leg. And that's it. I'm sorry for the wobbling. Quite chunky. go. So I think I'll do this one first, work my way up. Do you know? Oh, do you know, Ripley? Yeah, I've missed that. I've missed there. You know, when you sort of know something's not quite right, you can't quite work it out. I've missed. Yeah, I should have gone in there. I've gone into the middle and I should have gone to the one strand over. So I'm just going to take these out. It's quite satisfying to frog these. Yeah, I came, right, yeah, in the first place. I started completely in the wrong place on that one. Let's try that again. So I'll finish off that one. And actually I want to come in here. I came up in the middle, which is why it wasn't right, but I want to come up in this one. I will say I've thoroughly enjoyed these and I've learned an awful lot stitching these fan gardens. And I am ready to move on. I think because they're symmetrical and there's 4 of them, there's so much repetition, which is great, and I've managed to sort of bash through 2 of these quite quickly because I haven't had to sort of think too much because I've already done the majority of it. This is where that little half stitch is. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Mark that off in there and then come down here, mark that one off down there. So that's good. Right, I'm just going to pause. So, do you know, I can't even really see them. 2, 3. It's just in there, I think. There's a 3/4 stitch, really. No, 1/4 stitch. It's a 1/4 stitch because I've already done the tiny bit into the half and then the top leg. So I'm just going from that tiny corner into the middle underneath the top leg. That's better. Have I mark? Oh no, so I'll mark it off now. That's that. Okay, I have 1 strand of DMC 646 and I'm just doing a tiny little cross. This I found really hard, so this is quite a good one actually to show you. So I've got a second needle to hand. Can you see where I am? Yeah. So I just sort of pull down the yellow stuff that I've done and come up somewhere. I'm not too fussy about this one because it's so hard to see when stitching and afterwards. So that was that. Yeah, I use this second needle for quite a few of the stitches, and it's quite handy just to move stuff out of the way. Oops. Yeah, you can see that it's grey in there. Not, you don't, like, I'll probably never look at this one again because it's so tiny. Right, apologies if you can hear lots of banging and noise. I've got a business that I've got a business that I live next to, and they empty glass bottles really loudly all the time. Yeah, so if I came up there I'd catch this one, so I'd just move it slightly to the side. There we go. So that is it. That's it for those ones. There we go. So I'm getting there. I am getting there. So this is the East Fan Garden. I've got the pointy implement of my snips. So these are the combination rice stitches up here. They, as I said, they are a lot more in the East and West Fan Garden. They go all the way around this centre section. And then, yeah, you can see here there's a dark, so with my bottom prong of this pointy thing, you can see here there's a dark back stitch that goes all around the outside. And then on the actual PDF pattern there was a sort of dark green for the inside, and I think the instructions said to do the same dark. I mean it wouldn't matter what you did here, it wouldn't really show a difference that much, but it said the actual PDFs showed like a dark brown here and then a dark green on the inside. So I just chose, I think this is the LeMay Dark Avocado, because I thought actually this bit here is like a path through the garden. Maybe this is a fountain in the middle. I don't really know. Or maybe this could be a part of a maze. I don't know. Anyway, so when I bring this out, I think the back stitch really makes this yellow circle section of the rice stitches really stand out. I think it does anyway. And so this dark brown back stitch around here is what I've missed out on the North Fan Garden, and that's what I need to do on this South Fan Garden, is go along here and then slightly around here. I think that's it. So, but I do tend to do, I'm going to do all the back stitch afterwards just to make sure it doesn't get in the way of anything else before the beading, but just to make sure. So yeah, I've got these long sort of stitches. If I just go back up here, I've got this dense road stitch and then some diamond eyelets here to go, some more Jessica stitches over here, dense road stitch, I think that's it then for the rest of this. I think the rest is beading, apart from this centre section. So this will have like a little stitched border going around the outside, and then we've got the L monogram with a crown. Yes, I haven't looked at it. I quite enjoy not looking at bits until I get there sometimes, because then it's a nice surprise. Yeah, this is where I am. I'm really hoping to finish this. I'm really hoping to finish this before I go to the retreat. That leaves me 3 evenings. That's just not a possibility on reflection. However, one of them is the US election, so that might be a late night. So it might be possible after all. Hello everybody. I'm just doing a tiny bit of back stitch. And I realised I hadn't shown you, I don't think I've shown you any of this. So I'm just creating this long back stitch for the fan gardens. I've only got 2 little fans left, but I thought quickly I'd try and capture it. So this is 310 DMC in 1 strand, and I am just doing a tiny bit of the back stitch. So that's in there. I really love these long stitches. Yep. Just going to go around where the bead is. So if the bead was there, it would be really a bit awkward to get to it all. So where's that 1.5? Back in there. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, I'll bring you in, hang on. Okay, so I'm hoping that was all right to see. You can see here the back stitch on this a bit closer. I've also popped in now this gold back stitch here, all the way around, sorry. I've put in this bronze back stitch around the outside of these rice stitches, and then a little bit of dark green on the inside. Fans here are done. Just waiting for some beads. There are some beads that go in these gaps here, not here, but yeah, and look, this one little strand here is like overlapping, so I'm just going to go and see if I can get my needle in that, sort it out. I did it. When I was stitching these ones, I was far more careful, so I kind of yeah, I was kind of far more careful where it was placed. So you can see now where the space is. I feel like having this green back stitch inside of here really makes these yellow combination rice stitches stand out. It almost looks shadowed and raised even more than it is, because it's quite chunky, because it's sort of 3 layers of stitching, so it's cool. Yeah, and then in here, I think I've done all the back stitch in this section and all the stitching, all the specialty stitches. So what's next is to do this King Louis monogram in the middle. It's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm gonna say that I don't think there are any beads in here, but I honestly haven't looked at this section other than just sort of recognizing that there's some stitching and then some back stitch, and I think tiny 1/1 stitches again, like there was in the Marie Antoinette one. Yes, I shall keep going, and I will report back shortly, hopefully in focus. Bye. Hello. I thought I'm just about to put the second colour into King Louis monogram in this section, and the stitches I've just done are so adorable. This is 1/1 on 28 count using the petite treasure braid, and I'll just bring you in a bit. I mean, I think this is possibly one of my favourite parts. Look how cute they are. Aren't they cute? They are tiny. This is probably a really bad one to show you because it looks really dark. It's not that dark. So yeah, I'm going to carry on. With this now. Right, all the stitching is done. I'm about to do some back stitch. I thought I'd bring you in. You can probably see the stitches far better this time round. Yeah, because it's treasure braid, when you're stitching treasure braid next to treasure braid that's already there, and you are doing 1/1, it's actually quite sort of tricky. It's crunchy, and it's so small. I should have put my readers on, but I didn't. So yeah, I'll try not to move the camera too much, but just to bring you in, you can sort of see the top legs. Looks like Christmas decorations. Okay, I'm off to do some backstitch. See you in a bit. Okay, this backstitch is no joke. This is over 1 on 28 count with 310, DMC 310 over tiny, tiny metallic crosses. It's all done. That was a lot. Right, I'll bring you out. But it's done. It's so cool. So now hopefully should be able to bring you in without it going out of focus. Just do this slowly, hang on. I love this crown. Look at the backstitch on this crown. See if I can get in a bit more. It's absolutely wild. I did put my my readers on so I could see 1.5 times better. That means all that's left is the beading. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah. So I'm not going to bead tonight, but I'm going to go through my Kindle and just tidy up all the highlighting I've done, and then I'm going to get all my beads ready. Even though I'm not going to bead tonight. So yeah, that's the plan. Right, see you in the next bit. Bye. I've done it. All of the stitching and beads are now in, and this bottom, the south fan garden is now complete. So I will bring you out. Big truck going past the house. There we go. It's all done. It's really sparkly. Loads and loads of gold beads. I know, Ripley, isn't it sparkly? Loads of gold beads and some blue and purple ones. Oh, sorry. Oh yes, big crystals there. All of this is beaded up here. The same down the other side. And same at the bottom. There we go. All done. I absolutely love this bit. So the fan gardens are now done, apart from one tiny bit of backstitch in the north fan garden up here, hidden away in the scroll frame. I'm absolutely delighted. I'm so excited, and I managed to do it before the retreat. So I'm really happy. I can now sort of put it away and not think about it until I come back. I think tonight I will probably just try and finish that backstitch. It'll only take, between rolling up the fabric and just doing a tiny bit of backstitch in here, it'll only take half an hour. And I need to get up to this top right corner up here to do the next part. So I think I'll just get myself ready for next time. Move the fabric, finish this backstitch bit, and then that's it then. But I'm calling this done. I'm calling the fan gardens done because they're done. If you have watched all of these, thank you so much. And if you did like these videos, please do hit the like button, which is the thumbs up down below. If you're not yet a subscriber and would like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. There's a notification bell as well, so that you get notified when I upload a new video. And if you did want to support my channel in a different way, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link below, Ko-Fi, K-O-F-I, coffee. Yes, there's a link below, thank you. That's it. I will be back with more, and I will see you then. Bye.